stop. Before you download another AI tool, I already wasted hours testing 20 of them. Most are useless. But 5? These actually changed how I work. I went deep on this. Writing tools, design tools, video tools, automation tools. Some looked amazing until I used them. Others looked basic, but blew my mind. And one tool on this list, it can replace 5 apps at once. I'll show you what each tool is good at, what it sucks at, and who should actually use it. Let's start with the one that surprised me most. 1. The all-in-one workhorse. This is the tool I keep coming back to. At first, I thought it was just another chatbot, but it's way more than that. I used it to write scripts, brainstorm ideas, fix emails, even plan projects. The real power? It understands context. Not just write me a script, but how you write, your tone, your style. What I liked: fast, flexible, can do almost anything. What I didn't like: can still give generic answers if you're vague. Who it's for: if you want one tool to do 80% of your work. This is it. But this next tool, this one saves me hours every week. 2. The automation machine. This tool feels like cheating. You connect apps together, and suddenly things just happen automatically. Example: someone fills a form, it sends an email, logs in a spreadsheet, notifies you, all without touching anything. The first time I set it up, it took me 30 minutes after that. It saved me hours. What I liked: massive time saver. What I didn't like: setup can be confusing at first. Who it's for: freelancers and business owners. Now here's the problem: automation is great, but content is still king. And this next tool, it makes content stupidly easy. 3. The content generator that actually works. Most AI writing tools are bad. They sound robotic. They repeat themselves. They feel fake. This one is different. I tested it with blog posts, YouTube scripts, social media, and it actually sounded human. What I liked: clean, readable output. What I didn't like: still needs your input to be great. Who it's for: content creators and marketers. But here's the twist: writing is one thing. Visuals? That's where most tools fail. Except this one. 4. The design tool that feels illegal. I'm not a designer, but this tool made me look like one. And it generated layout, fonts, colors, images, all in seconds. And not just random designs. Actually good ones. What I liked: super easy to use, fast results. What I didn't like: limited customization compared to pro tools. Now we've covered writing, automation, and design. But this last tool, this is the one that shocked me. 5. The video tool that replaces editors. Editing used to take hours. Cutting clips, adding captions, fixing mistakes. This tool, it does most of it for you. I uploaded a raw video, and it cut out silence, added captions, and suggested edits. It's not perfect, but it gets you 70 to 80% there. What I liked: huge time saver. Who it's for: YouTubers and TikTok creators. Remember I said one tool could replace 5 apps? Yeah, it's actually the first one. If you learn how to use it properly, you won't need half the tools out there. Here's the truth: most AI tools are overhyped, repetitive, or just clones. You don't need 20 tools. You need 5, one for each task. If you want, I can break down my exact workflow. Just comment "workflow" and I'll make that next. Drop your favorite tool below.